Good morning, everybody. Hope we're all doing well. I got more oatmeal, so you know it's going to be, well, a packed morning. We got a triple dipple upload today. It's all around, well, similar topics around the Optic drama involving Nadeshot and Crimsix. I would say most importantly of the three this morning, it's actually Nadeshot. Some unfortunate news as he has decided to back out of the Optic, the throwback Call of Duty event coming up this weekend. Given the drama between him and Crimsix, apparently, rubbed him the wrong way. He had a lot to say. I encourage you guys to listen to the full thing as he explained why he backed out of Optic and Hitch's event.
All right, gentlemen, let's talk about Dallas this weekend, the Black Ops 2 throwback that Hitch and Optic are throwing. So, as you guys saw, I'm sure a lot of you guys saw it already. I decided to back out and just sit this one out, stay home for the weekend. Now, I totally understand people's perspective, saying that I'm being soft, I'm being emotional, I care too much about something that happened 8 years ago. And in a lot of ways, I absolutely agree with you. I know at least the way that my brain works is I know this shit is not that important, to back out of the weekend. But for me right now, it is, man. I can't describe how or why I feel this way, but my rational part of my brain is telling me brother, you're fucking tweaking. And the other part is but that shit kind of made me sad. I don't fucking know, brother. So the way that I look at it is Arcitys is a great replacement. And to be honest with you, this entire situation has just gotten so much bigger than I ever anticipated it to be. I watched that podcast clip yesterday on stream and just had so many people asking me about it. And it was just one of those things, hairpin trigger. Sometimes just get emotional. And I'm okay with that, man. That's just who I am. And I think that just means that I care a lot. And that shit was super important to me. So I'm not going to feel bad about the way that I feel. At the end of the day, man, without even trying to sound self-serving, you do not have to walk in my shoes. And so it's hard for you to understand how I feel. And that's just where my head's at. So I really, I don't have any ill will towards Crim. I actually accept his apology. This shit really does not matter at the end of the day. But my pride and my ego, just a lot of big decisions that I made back in the day, back when I retired and sort of left Optic. I think about those things a lot, man. They weigh heavy on my mind from time to time. That was probably one of the biggest decisions that I ever made in my life, my career. And so I hold that shit really near and dear to my heart because I like to look back and think man, I made some mistakes. I did some things that I'm proud of, but overall, first of all, I'm yapping. I'm sorry. But overall, I think just hearing the podcast mixed with how often I think about the old days on Optic and how much my life has changed, I think it just opened up some wounds of compounding interest, of angst, stress, disappointment, it was a whole lot of shit going on in my head yesterday and today. So I just want to apologize to the entire community for having to fucking try to compartmentalize and digest my crazy thoughts and emotions. But fuck, bro, I'm yapping. Hitch, man, I'm sorry. I hope you have a great event. Crim, Formal, Seth, shit. I didn't expect it to be this. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of fucked up. Gentlemen, enjoy the weekend. Hope y'all have a fantastic tournament. And sorry again for canceling last second.
Importantly saying that he did accept Crimsix's apology and he has no ill will, but also saying that just it really kind of dug up some old feelings about a situation that he has thought on for quite some time. Also, several responses out there started out with Crone, then also Hitch, talking about how the event is to promote men's health. And so to even make fun of Nadeshot during this, there was a lot of comments out there calling him soft for the entire situation. The fact that somehow this led him to canceling on the event. And at first glance, I definitely was agreeing. I did not expect Nadeshot to back out of the event, although he did mention it in his first rant of saying it was a possibility and saying how he didn't really want to go after all these guys had talked about him and kind of crapped on his recollection of his time in Optic. But clearly, based on a lot of the responses, a lot of people, understand where he is coming from. And he goes on to say, you can't really understand where it is and what it's like to be in my shoes in this kind of situation. And at the end of the day, that is true. it just, I think it just sucks for everybody. That's where I'll stand on this. I was surprised that he backed out. I was hoping that he didn't back out, but now that he has, I just hope it's not going to impact more of these things in the future, and eventually they can come to terms. Him and Crimsix, him and the Optic boys, and compete again in one of these events. You just don't see these events too often, and I think it sucks for everyone all around, right? It sucks for Nadeshot to have to be in the situation. It sucks for Crimsix. I'm sure he's getting a lot of flack in this situation. A situation, by the way, he still claims to be true and did not lie about. Yet he's apologizing to Nadeshot too. They're all going to be in a fumble of huge backlash because Optic fans are diehard, and so they had a lot to say about this. And it sucks also for Optic and the fans who don't get to see Nadeshot compete this weekend. So what do you guys think about this? Nadeshot has unfortunately backed out of the event due to all the recent controversy and drama. Till next time, though, take care of yourselves. I'm going to dabble in some oatmeal. You guys should do the same. Then I'm going to grab a big cup of coffee, chug it, and I'll see you back here soon. Take care.